man. You just never know. So just getting my wellies on. That is the vet here. Heath is away to playgroup for a few hours with his pal. So that her mum has taken them to playgroup, and I'm going to try and go up and do some Spielberg stuff. Try and get some good footage because I've got about 2 hours to do that.
Well, I can show you the cord. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'll take the video anyway, and then I can cut it about, yeah. We'll do this one fully. So what is I was trying to explain it around there. So you're just cutting off his tubes, but you can still.
So basically, what we're going to do is remove the tube that basically will take sperm from his testicles to his penis, essentially.
Right.
So with that, by doing that, he should still have a drive. He should still want to, you know, if we were just to remove his testicles altogether, he wouldn't have any drive. So essentially, like, George will put him out with the ewes, and he'll go around riding, but he won't actually be doing any damage. Like. Yeah. So yeah.
Alright, so you still got a nice life, mate.
So what happens to the semen at the end of the tubes? Does it still come out here like, or does it not?
Basically, so it should still produce it, really.
It doesn't have any live swimmers.
It's not going to be going anywhere, really. So it's just, yeah, it's he's going to be living the best life on the farm, probably, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Him and his buddies. He's got a big, is he like a top, like an actual top you've been using?
No, he's a shearling.
A shearling.
Yeah, in future McLean.
So he's over a year old, and the rest are just lambs that we're doing. I never actually realised you can do them as lambs. That's why I kept him from last year.
Alright.
And now I know that we can do them as lambs. We're doing him and 4 lambs today. And we'll put them over our young lambs and our gimmers as well to try and get them lambing a wee bit faster.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to get any more lambs out of them, just get them cycling quicker.
I feel it did work last year. That was the first year we did it last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it worked quite well.
And it did speed it up a bit.
So essentially what we've given him is a wee bit of sedative first. That's just so he's a bit more cooperative.
Yeah, because you don't really want to get your nuts taken out.
Well, that's right, I don't want my fertility getting affected. And then we give him an antibiotic, and we've given him some painkiller as well. And he'll probably be sleepy for the rest of the morning, really.
Yeah.
And then he can go back outside.
And just getting the operation site ready.
Essentially, once the operation's been done, he'll still be fertile for about a month or so.
Oh yeah.
Just in theory, you can still have swimmers in the pipes.
Oh, and Emily tell me about my dog actually.
It's a bit like humans, I believe, like, but I don't know much about it. Like, I don't know anything about it either. Oh, we're not doing you, like.
Yeah, George didn't need to get the snip. Someone else got it.
Okay. And you can feel the difference to essentially it's really bright white, but you can feel the thickness of it as well. Mm-hmm. So I was always told it should feel like the inside of a biro, and you can see it there. Okay. See if you go and pick a lamb, like one of the Suffolks, and jag it, so you jag the next one, and then you could probably stitch this one up, and I'll start one. Would that work?
Yeah, that worked. Yeah.
If you give it maybe 0.25, please, and just remember which one you've done. Okay. You could even spray it with markers.
Yes, it's nice, George.
This is nice.
So basically, we'll keep these. We keep once the cord's removed, we'll keep it. So we'll keep it for 2 or 3 years, really, in formalin. So that just basically preserves the kind of the the cord and stops it from degrading and rotting essentially. And the reason for that is if I've made a mistake, I'm taking out the wrong cord, or taking the wrong bit of anatomy out. Essentially,
Don't tell on camera saying this, George.
What? No, please don't.
That was really interesting.
No, that is interesting.
Think sheep's balls.
It's a big cause of litigation, because you're going to put out essentially cross lambs like this chap here to cover your flock, and you'll be quite upset if he's actually going to be fertile, and as a result you lamb a couple of weeks earlier than you wanted to, and instead of using like nice terminal sire tups that you wanted, you've got them all in lamb to a crossbred
mongrel.
So we'll keep them, and then at least if there's any form of, if you come back to us and say at lambing time something's gone wrong here, there could be other things. It could be that one of your neighbours' tups has got in amongst them or something. At least we can then prove it. So we would just then send away the cords.
Next thing of the day, Craig's testing the heifers. Okay, a few to do. How many heifers altogether, George?
25.
25.
25 of the whole in calf and 13 the whole in calf. I'll be with that wee round.
Yep, 13. The hope or not in calf. Yeah. 3.5 months.
Initially I couldn't feel the two ovaries, like, I could feel one. I just thought maybe she'd been missing one.
pregnant.
Shouldn't be pregnant. That rig that we cut the ball out off of shouldn't be sitting. We're just double checking.
Say that again?
If there was any abnormalities inside them that's not seen, then we would know not to breed from them.
Yep.
One's making a fight a bull.
A wee bit smaller.
Aye, we had a dead calf. No, the other calf was dead. But he told back in the records, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a bull actually.
There's no women.
It's a bull. I have a feel that there's another one that knows definite, but this one.
Do you want a mark? Or you'll know?
I do know a calf was dead. I don't know if I had a skin on its nose or something.
Yeah.
Another one, but these things happen. Come on, get him. Well, girls, back up to your grazing. Very good result for us. 24 in calf out of 25. Just this white one that's empty. The vet noticed she's got really small ovaries, so that's good. We have these black ones are our bottle reared calves we got from the neighbouring farms and reared them up. So yeah, they've done quite well for us. I think we bottle reared 15 and there's 12 in calf. There was 3 that they never went to the bull because I thought they were too fat and dumpy. But yeah, we'll take that all day long because I think there's one scanned at 2 months in calf and the rest are all between 4 and 3 months. But that doesn't always happen. So yeah, good, happy days. Just need to decide what we're going to do with you. She was a bit of an odd one out, the white one as well, so maybe it makes the rest look a more even batch.
So the calf we brought in, it's got a cast on now, it's got a broken leg. The vet has given it a very little chance of coming good, but 10% is better than no percent, isn't it, George?
This is it, you don't try and then you never ever know.
Yeah. So we've tried the little guy and 4 weeks time we'll see what happens. And you just never know. You just never know.
The wrist basically, it's up here. And there's obviously a lot more soft tissue and muscle and to contend with. And when you're casting them to get real success, you want as much, basically cast on bone contact as possible, really, just to stabilise things. That's the idea of it, is you completely stabilise the fracture site to allow the callus to form. And the higher up you go, it's the same as a human, there's a lot more muscle the higher up you go. And so there's a bit of a concern, and to be honest with you, when I saw it initially, I was saying to George that it might be better just cutting our losses and putting it to sleep, which I think is a very viable option. But we hedged our bets and
Always think when there's hope, you should try.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could go one of either way. So what's the bone called that's broken? It's the weight carrying bone.
Aye, so basically it's the radius and the ulna, the 2 bones that are together, really. It's the radius that's fractured, really. So
the main bone.
If the ulna was fractured, you wouldn't be too concerned about it. But as I say, it was pretty unstable, wasn't it, initially?
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm being honest, we didn't film the first one, did we? Because we thought
We were so
I said it
unsure,
maybe.
and it stayed in a wee small pen for a while, but we've looked after it,
Yeah.
and its mum's back in calf, which is tremendous. And
We'll wait and see.
So these sort of fluke accidents just happened, just slipped in the field, this calf?
well, I was separating it out because I had a dirty bum, and I thought it had a bit of coccidiosis, and just when I was separating it out from the rest of the herd, it seemed to just turn on it badly and snap it. I thought to start with it just sprained it, but
It's going to sleep now anyway, so hopefully we can get this done before the playgroup comes out.
Doesn't it?
it had started to
to
knit.
either side it, like, just so it's not, just in case it does, that's it. Just, and then a kneel, do the eye, thing like that.
It did start knitting.
Yeah.
Like, this is its second cast.
If we take the cast off and the leg hasn't healed, the calf will have to be put down. We just need to keep our fingers crossed and hope that this is a good outcome. Keep that for a wee souvenir.
Well, something with the mantelpiece, isn't it?
If it all goes well, yes.
Just put this off.
It's obviously lost a lot of muscle about it anyway. So that's one of the reasons we changed its cast, because its muscle had sort of
It's just starting
deteriorated away.
to
So
I suppose as well, when you first see them when they've been fractured, like this swelling around the leg is phenomenal, you know. And essentially just give it some time, and the swelling comes down.
it's a bit smelly, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can feel the thickening of the bone. If you come down the bone, you can feel the callus, like. But yeah, it's healed.
It's healed!
Yeah.
It's a miracle!
So yeah.
So what do you owe us, Tom, for that?
What do I leave? We'll take it. You might have me smiling there. But initially, this was like we could.
Yeah, it was hanging off.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it broke in here.
Yeah.
Right. So
On the inside, basically, just in here. And now, essentially, all we've done is stabilise it. And George has done a good job of keeping it in a really small pen, just to try and keep it as still as possible. So if it was a human, you'd be basically kind of bedridden or lying on the sofa. But it's difficult to do it to a calf, like, so.
Oh, when there's a will, George finds a way.
So, yeah.
So hopefully what we'll do is we'll give her a few days in here, I think. It'll feel a bit strange with that cast off now, and then hopefully she can either go back outside or a case of either just keep her around until the cows come in. The cows will be coming in soon, will they? In a 3 or 4 weeks' time. Weather depending.
Yeah, I don't know. If I could put it in that pen there,
Yeah.
a bigger pen and
just get it moving about a bit.
Get it moving about and see.
It's
But
just a bit of physiotherapy it'll need now, really.
like, would you put it out and mix it with other cows and calves?
It's difficult, I suppose, if it goes with other cows and calves and they're kind of a settled group, then there'll be a bit of fighting going on potentially, and going in the creep and things. And
then
it's a smaller calf anyway, isn't it? Prior to this, it was always a kind of a smaller one.
Yeah, it's always never been. But his dung certainly dried up anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's all we brought it in for, to give it an extra dose. Wish I would have bothered.
We'll maybe get it some blue spray in between. It's quite just with the bandage being on. It's just gonna,
Right.
it's just, I suppose it's just gonna sweat in there, and then you just get a wee bit of digi, like you can see it there. So.
yeah,
Okay.
the athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Are you happy then, George?
Absolutely delighted.
I know you don't know what to say. You're just lost for words.
One empty heifer, cow in calf. None of the wee heifers we were checking were in calf. Just couldn't be better.
Yeah, excellent.
I never even really liked that white heifer anyway.
Oh.
And now we're just putting these younger heifers back up to the field. There's 13 here, but I think there's only 10 that'll go with the bull, and they won't calve till spring 2027. Seems like ages away. And we probably don't have quite enough. We'll calve bull 10 out of these 13, and we'll try and calve some at 24 months old, but they're just calves that have just been born this year. And we'll see how they get on through this wee narrow passage. 2 of these are twins to bulls, so that's why they can't breed, and probably this wee Roni coloured one at the back. I'm not a huge fan of that. You never know, we might get a bit desperate for the numbers. That's number 46 came round from his sedation now. We're a bit worried about that leg, and I think you maybe are a bit too. It's 2 casts. It hasn't been cheap, but I think you'll be good now. You can see how much muscle he's lost down the top of his leg there, but I'm just so happy with it.
Next time on Hodge Farm Life 5, we get George in the shearing trailer and we head to a tub sale. See what we came home with.
1300, 1300, 1300, 1400, 1400, 1400,